Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Secret Vault 81. This is Let's Play Fallout 4 Ironmaiden. We're on episode 70. We've made it through another 10. And I'm joined here with Piper and Riley, and we are, as I said, in the Secret Vault 81. Locked alongside Vault 81 itself, we're uncovering the mysteries and mole rats of the place. And there is still one lurking about, so we're going to try and track it down and get to the bottom of what's going down in Vault 81. Alright, Piper, I hope you're ready. It's definitely around here somewhere, this extra one. It sounds like he's just through here. No? Alright, we are over encumbered at the moment. I'm going to transfer some gear over to Piper momentarily. You know what? I think we'll do that right about now.
Point the way.
Alright.
Help yourself.
Okay. Sorry about this, Piper, but we're going to have to try and dump as much as we can. Except for the pre-warming. Much better. Okay, that'll have to do for now. Yeah, the other one's definitely around here.
Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
It sure has. It sure has. Not seeing any turrets, which is good. Well, so far that is. Maybe there's some more rats. I was going to say maybe it's gone off the map, but no, maybe it is actually in here. Oh shoot. Okay. Alright. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I was, in fact, trying to see what explosive we had down. Thank you, Piper. Okay. Let's just have a quick look, actually. Mines. Okay. Yeah. I want to make sure that I actually had the Molotovs on there. So, this is where they were keeping them and experimenting on them. Loading them up with viruses. Now, that's the kind of thing where I know it's a little hardcore, but maybe it would be good if they did actually have, like, certain viruses. Ones that you couldn't find anywhere else in the game. That if you get infected, you need to actually try and cure. Okay, you're up there. Oh, that is creepy. What the hell? Okay. Right. Oh, mole rats. Wonder of the waste. Okay, let's see what else we got here, girl. We're being detected. What am I being detected by? Interesting. Looks like we've got a safe over there in the corner. Alright, let's check it out. Excusez-moi. Okay. Alright. It's been a little while since I've picked. It's actually looks like it's very nearly straight up. No, back a bit. There we go.
Yes.
Nice. Pretty decent, actually. Not bad. Thank you. Okay, I guess she likes us unlocking things rather than just stealing stuff. Ooh, whoa. Something just killed my frame rate. That's always a concern. Whenever that happens, it usually means something very bad is about to happen. Requires terminal. Okay. Expert. Ooh, damn. Well, hopefully we can find something that might be able to unlock it. Lots of dog bowls. And you're the one that we killed, yeah? Troublemaker.
What was that?
Hello. Brood mother? Not cool, not cool. Oh, okay.
You said it. There you are. This is normal for other journalists.
I'm sure. At least out here it is. It's okay, I got your back, it's alright. No need to thank me. Where'd the brood mother go? I was sure it was amongst this mess. Maybe not. Oh, hang on, wait. I thought I saw it then. Ah, yeah. Nothing extra or unusual. This is where it came from, though. Oh, hello. Thank you. Don't know why they were keeping that inside there. Nice looking Vault-Tec trunk. I think we're pretty safe at the moment. Maybe they've been breaking out. That would be concerning. Tech password. Key nuker. Alright, cool. That might be usable on the other terminal. I hope so, at least. There's definitely no sign of life over here so far. Just robots, nothing else. Stealth boy, though. Okay, no, there is nothing else to it. So yeah, it must be for that other door. Let's see what we got over here. I'd like to take the microscope if I can.
And I thought the lifts in Diamond City were fancy. Always on good behavior, aren't you?
Alright. Error. O. Oliviette and K. Collins. Okay, these are the people here. Testing. Dr. Oliviette, do you copy? I do, Kenneth. Everything good over there? Just another drill day, right, Overseer? It is, and thank God for that. Overseer, there are just 3 of us over here. What's going on? Oliviette, are you getting this? Sorry, Kevin, it's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3? They're communicating to each other. 2 overseers. Myself, Jim Flint, and that kid, Burrow. Where is everyone else? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news started broadcasting. That's the same way I heard it. You'd think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for the staff this morning. Oh, a beta drill. A beta drill? Yeah. Something must have gone wrong. Phase 1 trial. It's from Collins. We've been pretty limited down here, but we've been focusing on antibiotics and have our first Petri trials underway. I saw the data last night. It's promising, but do you think it's ready? The trials just started, and the virus we're going after has a few days of inoculation, but I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see positive results. Okay, keep me posted, and don't begin Phase 2 trials until I have an opportunity to go through the new data. Of course, have a good afternoon, Overseer. Food extruder. Overseer, do you have a minute? This system isn't instantaneous, Burrow. I hope you haven't been waiting for a reply all morning. Sorry, Overseer, I wanted to notify you about an issue with our food extruder. Okay, I see it now. It looks like a clog in the protein tank. You weren't able to address it on your end? No. Overseer. Hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Burrow, I'll have a maintenance team down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact me if there are still issues in about 10 minutes. Thank you, Overseer. I'll go over there now. Phase 2. Good news, Dr. Oliviette. We've tweaked the formula based on Phase 1 trial. results, and I think we're ready to go with Phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. The specimen Vault Tech provided are remarkably hardy. Flint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocols? Not technically, but we've noticed some weird stuff with the kibble provided for them. Burrow got pretty sick for a day or two. Don't ask. Flint's been looking into it. These suckers are too big to begin with, and we're thinking it's genetic. Tamper with it? Something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiment with them. They're unusually large. A few demonstrate bioluminescence. At least one appears more intelligent than normal. Do you think there's still a useful control? We've divided the colonies, separated most unusual specimens, and put the control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well. Given the evening to go over your data, but I think you're in the clear to begin Phase 2, unless I find anything I don't expect. Overseer. Yes, Burrow. What is it? I've noticed an issue with our delivery mechanisms. Do you know if anyone has tampered with the nozzles on the residential quarters side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyway? The Phase 2 trial just began. I know, Overseer. I just thought it would be good to run tests on the delivery system before we reach Phase 3. If we reach Phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests were you hoping to run anyway? Just place a placebo vapor to make sure the nozzles are dispensing mist properly. The residents wouldn't even know that we'd done anything. I guess it's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my end, Burrow. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without my direct approval. Final entry. Please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing the Phase 3 trial on a non-consenting human is a breach of ethics. At least according to the world we used to live in. I can keep Burrow together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are we supposed to do over here? I can only lie to them for so long, without some actual response from you. Damn it, Olivier. You can't be such a hypocrite that you condemn us to die in the name of your personal sense of morality. I know your politics, but I never thought you'd actually leave men for dead. Please reconsider this. So it sounds like the Overseer on the actual other side. Oh, hello. Were you talking? I didn't actually hear her say anything.
Didn't realize I had been.
So this is you not even trying, huh? I appreciate it. Too few folks can be bothered. Of course, in my experience, if you want to do real good, playing nice only gets you so far. I mean, look at Diamond City. A place I've been trying to warn of real danger. But every issue I publish, all I hear is, "Oh, Piper, why don't you ever publish anything happy? Piper, why can't you write something nice for a change?" It's enough to make me want to hang up my hat some days.
Is Diamond City really in danger? It's not like there's raiders pounding on the gate.
Are you kidding me? There is a very real chance the city leadership has been infiltrated by an Institute synth. A synth under the control of an organization widely known to kidnap or murder anyone that stands up to them. I'd take raiders at the gate any day of the week over that. Of course, making sure folks are actually listening. That's a battle in itself.
Yeah.
Then quit. If it's that clear people aren't interested, why keep going?
Because people need to know the truth. Even when it's bad. Especially when it's bad. Sure, it can be scary, knowing what's really out there. A night doesn't go by, I'm not afraid some Institute drone will decide today's the day to pay old Piper and family a visit. But it's worth it, because I know the truth. That's what protects us.
You'd really risk your family like that?
I'm not saying it's without its consequences. But in my experience, it's worth it. I've seen firsthand what the truth can do. My sister and I, We grew up way out in the Commonwealth. Tiny little settlement. Our dad, he was part of the local militia. Keeping the raiders off our backs and the mirelurks out of our latrines, as he'd describe it. Well, one day, our dad turns up dead. His captain, asshole named Mayburn, claims raiders must have gotten him on watch. Well, I didn't buy it. I start making inquiries. Turns out, the captain, he'd sold out. Thought he wasn't getting paid enough to babysit the town.
Damn.
He was gonna leave the gates open one night. Let a group of raiders sack the place and take a cut of the profits. My dad found out and was gonna turn Mayburn in, but Mayburn got to him first. And I wasn't about to let that bastard get away with murder. I tried talking to the mayor, but he wouldn't listen. So, I papered the entire town in posters. Wanted for gross dereliction of duty, Captain Mayburn. The mayor sure wanted to talk after that. The town threw Mayburn out on his ass and were dug in when a very surprised group of raiders finally showed.
Huh.
What happened after that?
We made do. Sis was still pretty young at the time, and Mom was out of the picture. So we got by on the kindness of others for a while. Eventually, I saved up enough to book us both passage with a caravan, and then we moved on up to the big city. Called it home ever since.
I suppose it did save those people.
You saved those people.
No. Those people saved themselves. Because they knew the truth. But hey, I'm sorry if I've been rambling. I just get fired up sometimes. It's just nice to talk to someone who actually seems to get it, you know? So, should we head out?
Alright, Piper. So, before our little interruption there, it would seem that the other Vault 81 didn't want to comply with the tests. Well, as much as I can make from it. There is something down here that's killing my frame rate, so it makes me very worried. Alright. Kinuka. Let's open it. Okay. Be ready. Are they... They're graves. Shit. There are 3 people. Okay. Who did this then? Oh, is that a bobblehead? Oh shit. It's definitely a bobblehead. You don't do a dog meat. Seriously, Piper. Looks like we got a Mr. Handy in here. Actually might not be hostile though, because I'm not marking it. I know that name. I still don't know too much about the game, but I know enough to know the companions' names and... Okay. Oh, we're gonna be okay. Looks like that's the way out. Easy. Let's still go in.
It's stuck.
Ah, we can't... Oh.
Another stranger. Are you Vault Tech Security? I've waited so very patiently for you to arrive.
Yes, we're definitely from Tech Security.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens
83.
were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
I guess we are authorized. At least we'll say we are. Because we need that cure.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of leaving here. I'll open the door for you.
Perfect. See? That's how it's done.
Since you are a Voltec representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed.
Thank
If
you.
you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic Oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more.
One dose. That's it? You can't make any more cures?
If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
You only have one dose?
That is correct. There used to be more, but they all expired. Sadly, the organic compounds necessary to make more have all deteriorated.
You're just giving me the cure?
My primary responsibility is to obey the orders of specified Vault personnel, even if those orders violate my ethical matrix. But since you have graciously discharged me of this duty, I can give you the cure without directly disobeying my previous order. And if you happen to use the cure to save a life, then this is just a happy coincidence, no? Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Okay. Fair enough. Perhaps we can get more information from her, though.
Yes.
It's okay. I won't say no. Do you mind? I was about to use that. Okay. Guess Piper's doing a research of her own for now. So this is Curie's one. Okay. Dr. Collins. Okay, research. We don't know when the last purge is. Okay. Please use hard copies. Do not read. Yes, this means you, Dr. Collins. Initial greetings. I have been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry to this terminal. Dr. Collins was most insistent that this is my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per Robco policy, but his orders were most clear and insistent. I will comply with Dr. Collins' wishes and maintain a log when ordered to. I have completed my analysis and integration of the data to make me a capable research assistant. I have been commanded to provide an assessment of my colleagues. Dr. Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins repeatedly calls himself brusque? Yeah, I'm not 100% there. But I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easier to pass. His observations are always very astute, and I am learning much about working with cell cultures from him. Monsieur Burrow is perfectly acceptable to work with. He performs menial tasks which programming is perfectly suited for. My programming, rather. Such as carrying heavy lab equipment. This is strange. My capabilities for such a task are far beyond that of a human male. I'm told by Dr. Collins that this is a sign of respect that Monsieur Burrow is making, but this does not compute. Error in cache. Unusually agitated state. He would not leave his quarters after his morning meal. Dr. Collins assures me that this state is temporary and that Monsieur Burrow is merely overwhelmed with the unreadable. Another error. And eulogy. Dr. Burrow is deceased. Post-mortem indicates he expired from severe cardiac arrest brought on by advanced age. He died at 5:01 a.m., shortly after waking. In accordance with the doctor's pre-existing orders, the body was cremated and placed inside the specified urn alongside Dr. Collins and Flint. Dr. Burrow was of great assistance in continuing the work that was left to us by the others. My last order was to continue working on our projects alone, so that our deaths will not be in vain. My processes are fully committed to furthering the study of pathogens and viruses for the better of mankind. To honor this last request. Noble. We're hamstrung, with only 3 researchers, decided to make a few modifications to this Mr. Handy robot. Should be really useful for speeding up some of the lab work. I've been pretty anxious since admittance day, as if the world ending wasn't enough. I'm very concerned about Olivier's motives. Dusting off some of my old robotics chops has been just the distraction I needed. I've decided to write a suite of custom personality settings for the robot. She's a bit of Lisa. I really hope she got into her vault down in DC. DC. And a little bit of my grad school fling from Versailles back in 46. I'm loading her database with every great body of work I have access to here. Kant, Einstein, Born, Darwin, Curie, Faraday, Turing, Braun. She'll have so much to learn. It's already made her feel so much more like a peer in the lab as opposed to an appliance. I'm calling her Curie. I know. I was never a subtle man. Curie's been doing great. Flint's finally stopped treating me like a crazy person for insisting that we address her as a human, and I swear Burrow is deferential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing him around Rebecca, back during the drills. It's actually endearing to see. Most importantly, and perhaps more surprisingly, she's bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab, keeping us all a little bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're in is all too welcome. I've tuned her personality matrix a lot, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I'm going to leave her programming alone for now, just to see how she evolves and keeps learning more. I haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Curie as our owner. Seeing her reaction to having something of her own was transformational. It just seemed wrong to violate that, and so it's truly been for her eyes only ever since. This final entry is an exception, and I suppose it's being written out of habit as a man used to a lifetime of recording his experiments. We lost Flint today, and Burrow has to spend more time helping me around the lab than actually performing research these days. So, if only to report my findings, Curie has been a remarkable success. She transcended my expectations of robotic programming. Her personality feels as genuine as my own. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle with concepts like morality has been completely moving. Truly, she is my greatest work, and I only hope that one day she can see more of this world. If only I could be there to witness her reaction to the blue skies and butterflies she's only heard me sing about. Very sweet. Okay, well, just the other terminal. As soon as Piper's done. Thank you. If you don't mind. Alright. Mission statement. We're entrusting you with a mission that is critical to all humanity. Vault 81 will be used to wipe out disease as we know it in the human race. Your partition of the vault has been equipped with state-of-the-art medical research equipment, including the new Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer, aka Curie. Very clever. There is a century's worth of biological and chemical supplies. There are the genetically adapted mole rats, and most important, a vault full of test subjects. As with all great progress, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You will be infecting the people of the vault with diseases in an attempt to have them develop antibodies. Some may not survive, but you must ensure that a breeding population is maintained. It will take many generations, but with proper procedures, you should be able to develop a disease-resistant group of humans. Your work will be the Your work will be the work of generations. Each generation of scientists must select a chief scientist. Curie will make sure that each reads this mission statement to keep the Vault focused over the centuries. Wish you all the best. So, there were obviously meant to be more than 3 people here. But it didn't work out. The one thing I'm very surprised is that we still didn't find his stash, so he must have moved it. Not that I'm only thinking about the drugs in here. Let's see if you've got any more information.
Yes?
Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's look at getting out of here then. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to lead us back into the vault. You coming, Piper? Alright, just jump on in. We all inside?
A routine analysis of you indicates you have suffered very little from radiation.
Hello.
Curious.
Well, I take care of myself. What can I say? Right away we'll do that to you. But I suppose it's also because, yeah, we were frozen. We haven't actually been through generations and generations of genetic damage caused by radiation. Let's see. Bam. Okay.
If only the Commonwealth wasn't so dangerous, I'd love to see more of it.
Do you require something?
No one's having any reaction here? We just came out of a door that you guys probably couldn't have gone into. No?
It is stimulating traveling with you.
Alright. Well, let's go.
Yes?
Didn't think we'd be seeing you again.
Okay. Where's it got us going? Okay. Forsyth. There we go.
Don't want any trouble in 81.
Of course you don't. Just activate your teleporters. There we go. Perfect. Well, I guess we're almost done with 81 then. If this is the main kind of quest here, we're looking good. It does seem a shame to use that cure. It really does. If there was some other way to synthesize more of it. Yeah. I actually want to see if I can have a chat to the Overseer. We'll see. Yeah, she must be around. Unless... No. Oh, there you are.
Overseer.
Just a moment of your time, please. Any day now. She's a slow riser.
Dr. Forsyth is doing all he can, but we're not sure it's going to be enough.
Okay, alright. Yeah, if there was a way to synthesize more than just this one,
It. I'm just holding that wrench.
it would be good.
You may wear a vault suit, but we're still watching you.
Yeah.
I'll need more seeds.
Actually, just want to head in here for a second. Ah, so that's it. That's where the other side of the wall is. Where there's this little picture of the mountain. That's the double-sided kind of mirror. Alright. Downstairs.
We got a barber here if you need it. Not saying you do.
Oh, easy, buddy. Okay. Wait until Curie gets down here as well.
You found it.
Let's see, how's he doing?
How is Austin doing? Do you think he'll survive the cure?
He's been unconscious since shortly after you left.
Is there any way to split it? Because it seems... It just seems like a great waste. At least, this is what I'm thinking in Riley's mind here. I mean, she does have a soft spot when it comes to children, definitely, but...
Is that it?
All of those years of work would have been for nothing if it just goes away here.
Give him half, and I'll take the other half.
It doesn't work that way. Half a dose won't cure him. Stop being selfish and just give me the serum.
Well, I don't think she's being selfish. I think she's trying to be smart. It's a rough thing to do, but I don't know. It just...
Do you have anything more to say?
Oh, decisions. I mean, I want to cure this kid. I do, personally. But I think Riley might be trying to think bigger picture here.
Well?
Oh, she's going to be hated for this. But, like I said at the start, this is going to be a somewhat more sinister playthrough. And I don't think she's doing this for villainous reasons, because I think any kind of villain thinks that they're the hero, in a way. And Riley thinks that she is doing the good thing here.
Let him die.
Well,
I'm keeping it.
You're going to sell it, aren't you, bastard? Are you really willing to let Austin die just to earn a few caps?
No. I don't want it for caps. I want it to try and make something of it. But there's no way for me to explain that.
Will it fully heal him? Will he have any side effects?
Who knows? It's not like we have a chance to run a clinical trial. It could cure him, kill him, or anything in between.
And you just want to use it. Damn. It's so hard to because it's so brutal. I don't want it to be brutal. I want her to try and explain her side of it, but...
Is that it?
Their response is going to be very, very negative. But, like I said, we're trying to do things slightly different in this playthrough to what I will be doing the roleplay. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do this in the roleplay, but it's the dark side. But Riley's reasoning for this isn't sinister, it's not for money, it's not any of that. It's to try and find a way to use that cure, not just for one kid.
Do you have anything more
but for everyone. So that's her reasoning right now.
He can die for all I care. It's one more dead child in this world.
No wonder we don't let many Commonwealth people into the vault. You are a cold, selfish bastard. Get out of my sight. After this, you'd think Bobby DeLuca would have reached out for help by now. That boy's useless.
A moment, please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me.
Yes.
My entire life has been in this vault.
I'm going to try and move.
I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here.
What is wrong with
now
her?
I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
Learn what?
What are you looking to learn up there?
Down here is an enclosed system, and without the introduction of new mutagens, viruses or bacteria, it is quite dull, medically speaking. The world up there is infinitely more complex. Who knows what diseases can be found and studied?
It is dangerous out there though, isn't it?
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, madame, can you take me with you?
I think because of the whole decision that Riley made back there, she would want to try and use Curie. Because she knows that there are some very intelligent people out there in the wasteland. She knows that there are some intelligent people that are putting synths together.
Can we continue?
Maybe she can introduce them to this group. What can you do?
It's no picnic up there. Anything you can do to help us survive?
But of course, I have been equipped with medical equipment. If you become injured in our journeys, I can administer stim packs. I also have defensive capabilities, a laser. But surely there's little reason to use that.
Yeah. I want to keep Piper with us for the time being, although I'm sure Piper is severely pissed off after what just went down. So if we say maybe later, we'll see if we can send her somewhere. Perhaps to Covenant, because that's where we actually intend to go.
Are we performing some sort of psychological experiment?
Maybe later?
Well, perhaps for now I will help out here. But if you change your mind, please, you must find me.
Okay, alright. In that case...
Hold up a sec.
Do you need something, madame?
We'll see if we can go. We'll say travel together and then we'll...
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then
Stop.
let us get underway.
Have fun, you two. Don't pick any fights I wouldn't.
Well, I hope to not have to pick any at all.
Okay, so we're going to send Piper to Covenant just for now, but we are going to stop her any second. Okay.
Piper.
Heading my way?
Okay.
Sure, let's go.
Will do.
You know, your public occurrences should have scientific articles.
You've never met our readers, have you?
Okay. Now we're going to send Curie to Covenant. Done. Great. Good luck. Wish you all the best. Yeah, so... people are going to be very pissed with us here. How's he doing anyway? Okay. Not good, it would seem. Alright, let's go before they kill us. Oh dear. Yeah, so essentially everything that Riley said was taken very much the wrong way. But I suppose you can't always get what you want in this game. You can't have it both ways, and it definitely didn't come out how I wanted it to. But let's be out of here. Ah, you almost made it. Almost. There we are. Yeah, still don't feel good about it. I really hope that there is something that you can do with the cure. I would imagine that there would be. I hope that they've got swing in the game, so that it wasn't just for
Remember,
being a
no
dick.
funny business.
Yeah, of course. Okay, let's be out.
Nice pit bull. If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Alright.
Do you need something, madame?
No, I just need to get it around you for now. So I would like to get the armed guards from here, but they're obviously very, very expensive, so it's not something that we're going to be able to do just yet. But if we save up in time, we might be able to head back and grab some. I think for now, we're going to be wrapping up the episode. But just talking about what we're going to be doing in the future episodes, Nick is definitely still a priority for us, but I think before we do that, like my initial goal was, we are going to be heading back to Covenant, and we're going to be doing a bit of work on our gear. That rifle, especially. And then once we're all ready to go there, we'll start heading out towards Nick Valentine. But we're going to do that from Diamond City, working our way towards his location, because we haven't been there yet. It'll be interesting. And dangerous. And dangerous is always fun. Isn't that right? Alright, this has been Riley, Piper, and Curie. Thank you all for joining me. We made a pretty harsh decision today, and I hope you all don't judge me too much on it. The things that Riley does, well, that's not what I would do, and it is a difficult choice to make. I want to try and keep things a little different. I hope you can all appreciate that and still enjoy it all the same. You've all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.